Police are investigating new leads in a 27-year-old murder case, a murder that almost certainly involved Las Vegas mafia figures.
The victim was a San Diego businesswoman who had loaned money to a Las Vegas casino owner.
But now, because of an I-Team report last year, detectives say they are on the trail of new suspects. George Knapp has the exclusive story in tonight's special assignment.
Not far from the wave-battered shores of La Jolla, California, amid the mansions and guarded estates of this exclusive seaside community, lives former Las Vegas casino kingpin Alan Glick. During his gaming heyday, Glick's estate was protected by cameras, gates, and an armed security force, which may explain why he escaped the fate that befell so many others who had crossed the mob. Lawmen now know that Glick was a mafia frontman, virtually handed the ownership of 4 casinos so that mobsters could skim millions of dollars. When a San Diego businesswoman named Tamara Rand tried to sue Glick because of a loan she had made to his company, Midwestern mob bosses decided that Rand had to go. Her body was found in November 1975, shot 5 times inside her San Diego home. Police first suspected Glick was involved, but later concluded the hit was carried out by fearsome Las Vegas rackets boss, Tough Tony Spilatro, a suspect in nearly 24 other gangland slayings. There are other bodies out here, I mean, in the same area?
Oh, this was their favorite place of dumping areas.
In the spring of 2001, Las Vegas viewers were reintroduced to Wendy Hanley, who told of her life with Tom and Granby Hanley, a father and son hitman team responsible for restaurant bombings in Las Vegas and untold numbers of murders for hire. The Hanleys were convicted in the execution slaying of culinary boss Al Bramlett, but detectives think they were guilty of a lot more.
If there was enough money in it, or if they suspected somebody being an informant or something, they just kill them right on the spot. They were probably 2 of the most active contract murderers in the Western states' history, I'm sure.
But the Hanleys were never linked to Rand's murder until Wendy Hanley opened up to Eyewitness News last year. Since then, she's been interviewed numerous times by law enforcement, including San Diego police, who are once again looking at the Rand slaying.
It has been reopened through some efforts, actually, on your part.
Police are reluctant to reveal details about what they've learned, but they confirm that Granby Hanley is now a suspect, based on what they were told by Wendy Hanley.
Granby came back and told me that he was going to fly to California and kill a witch. And I said, what do you mean?
According to Wendy, Granby flew to California, where he was to be picked up by a union official she knew only as Pinky. It turns out Pinky is a real person, according to police. He is a former union official, Pinky Schiffman, now on his deathbed and unable to talk.
And that's when I thought I was going to die.
Wendy also provided clues about the gun used in the Rand murder. She says the same gun may have been used at this desert location to murder union boss Al Bramlett.
Tamara Rand was killed with a .22 with a silencer attached, a homemade silencer, which Granby and Tom owned.
Granby and Tom had a silencer?
Yes.
With the help of Las Vegas law enforcement, San Diego police were able to find and test the slugs used to kill Al Bramlett, but they could not make a match because no silencer was used in the Bramlett slaying. What they need now are the shell casings, which so far haven't been found in the Las Vegas courthouse archives. San Diego police say they aren't sure when or if they will conclude their investigation, but they remain hopeful.
You know, we'll keep looking at it. Just when we think, well, we're on a cold trail, something else pops up and gives us a little more information, something else to follow up on.
Despite certain risks, Wendy Hanley continues to cooperate with law enforcement, and she's writing a book about her years with the Hanleys, in part to bring her some peace of mind.
It's not closure for me. It will never be closure for me until they solve it.
George Knapp, Eyewitness News.
Although police have no evidence to link Alan Glick to the Rand murder, they would like to talk to him about it, but they don't expect much cooperation. A search is underway here in Las Vegas for the missing shell casings from the Al Bramlett murder. If they are found, the Tamara Rand case could finally be resolved.